What's going on, guys? We are now headed to Amarillo, Texas. So I have no idea what we're gonna do when we get there. That's, you know, an interesting part of the plan, or a fun part of it at least. But I just finished donating plasma. I'm over here at CSL in Albuquerque. So I'm about to hit that road now. Today the objective is just to get over there. We're in Amarillo right now, and I found this spot on our overlander we can go check out. It looks really cool. I'm gonna go cook today. These are our groceries. I'll just kind of tell y'all what it is later. Like I think it's on a lake or some kind of body of water, so it'll be nice. So now we're about to head up there, and I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to cook today or not because it's already 3 o'clock. So we might save it for tomorrow. But if so, it's cool. We'll kind of set up. I'll get the bathroom set up because I'm gonna be out there for the weekend until probably like Monday, Tuesday, and today's Saturday. So we'll be there for a few days. Probably set up shop and just get the chill. I'm actually heading up here to Lake Meredith, and you can actually see the smoke from here. I don't know if y'all can see it on camera, but you can see some black smoke up here. But this is the largest wildfire in Texas history that is actually happening up here in the Panhandle, like Amarillo, northern Texas area. And technically, my travel route to get there is actually within like the fire proximity, but the location that I'm trying to get to isn't in the proximity, but it's literally right on the outside. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it or not, but I'm still gonna try to get there if we can. So, but yep, just heading up here, seeing if this forest fire presents an issue to us or not. It actually looks like all this right here has been burned. Now you can see the singed road on the side, or the grass off the side of the road, and out there, like all that black, like burnt grass. So who knows, this did happen, like it started 3 days ago, so I don't know their status or progress on I guess alleviating the problem, but you can see all this is burnt right here. Biggest wildfire in Texas history. I feel like it's just an interesting time for me to be passing through. And I am not from California or anywhere where wildfires are normal, so all this is kind of a different thing for me. And when I went to the grocery store to get some fish, kind of a spoiler, but I went to the grocery store to get some fish, and the guy I was talking to there, he was giving me the rundown, like the Panhandle Wildfires and all that, because I didn't know about all this before I came. But he did say I think two women have already died over here. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but you know, there's still traffic behind me, there's traffic in front of me. So I mean, there's not like, you know, total signs to be like, oh, you shouldn't be here. And the road's not closed so far. It may be, but not yet. So I'm gonna, as long as I can drive, I'm gonna drive, because I'm trying to get to Lake Meredith, and it's actually a pretty spot. All right, guys, we're pulling up to Lake Meredith. She should be right up here. Let's see. Well, isn't that something? Let's see if we can get around over here. At this point, I'm just looking for a way around, I guess. I was not expecting it to be closed off at that point. Okay, so here's the lake right here. So we really just need to find a way to access it. And it's actually really pretty over there. Dang. Look how pretty that is. Let's keep hunting around first before we give up. Well, guys, I'm not sure what this is over here. Just kidding, this is Lake Meredith. I don't know where we're at, but we seem to have found an alternative route. And I really don't know what this is over here. You know, I've almost thought it was a dam, but it's just like a body of water with something on it that I just cannot distinguish. But here we go, Lake Meredith. Look how beautiful. Now, how to get over there is the question. Y'all, look at that. Man, that's beautiful. like random camp missions. All right, honestly, it might be too windy out here when I get outside, and my microphone might trip out, so it might just be like a visual, and I'll cut the audio. But either way, I gotta show y'all this. This is like the best view of the lake so far. Whew, that wind is something else today. Like the other side. Man, look at that. That's so gorgeous over there. Alright guys, the big reveal is finally here, and it is my Iceco Go20. Now I am super excited about this, and this is really the one and only sponsorship deal I wanted to start with. So now that we're here and we have a fridge for the truck, this is a major game changer. I've been wanting one of these since I started. Man, just look at how that Iceco fits right in there. Man. Look at this. You know the best part about this cooler is, or this fridge, is that right here, you could have your regular fridge items, and then over here, in a separate compartment, you could have freezer. Over here, you could have fridge, or you could take this out, and you could turn it all into one unison temperature, which is the best feature that I personally like about this particular Iceco product. And that's so sleek right there. I mean, just check this thing out. I'm literally gonna plug it in. I have both options. Right here, I have my car plug for if I wanna use DC, and I got inverter right here if I wanna go AC, so it doesn't matter. This is a switch hitter. I really can't express how happy I am to have this, because like I said, I've wanted a fridge cooler in my truck since I started. It's a 21 quart cooler, fridge, freezer, all of them. It does so much, you really can't even think of what to call it. But I'm about to hook it up, because over here I got my groceries for tomorrow, and we're gonna throw them in here because the sun's about to go down, so it's a little too late today. It took me a little time to get to Lake Meredith because just all the firestorms and stuff going on, the fire warnings, roads closed. So we're over here. I'm about to throw everything into the fridge. Thank God we have this now. All right, now that we got all that out of the way, let me hop up in here, because I've been wanting to play with this thing for the longest. So look at this. This has a touchscreen display. Oh snap, how cool is that? All right, so I'll open it up. Oh, little LED light right here, perfect. That is sexy. Nice touch. 30 degrees right, so 30 degrees here. It's already getting cold. It's already getting cold. This is literally my first time using it as you're watching me. Like, this thing feels like a cold water already, through and through. That's awesome. That's lovely. Also, there's an app. I really think that's another cool part of it. It's probably my second coolest part, like second favorite. So basically, this just took the place of my round chair. So although I won't be using the round circle underneath me anymore for my round chair, it's cool. It was worth the trade-off to me. So we just took that out. Now we got the freezer right here, slash fridge, slash bench for the sink when we're gonna brush our teeth, just slide on top of it. Input voltage 13.3. Let's see if we turn it off. Oh gosh, that's sick! Let's do it again. Bruh, come on, come on. All right, guys, I just woke up. I just want to give you all a quick update on how the freezer slash fridge is holding up, and it's doing great. Like, open her up. Got all our goodies in here. Everything's super cold. Milk cold. Olipop straight out the fridge. And now that I've slept with it through the night, it's actually pretty quiet. Like, it's very low. I know they pretty much tried to advertise the low decibel, and it was not noisy. But anyway, guys, it's time to go ahead and put this thing to use. We kept our stuff nice and cold all night. It's super windy out here. We're over here in Lake Meredith, and it's just super windy. Like the wind's been blowing all night long, and it's not light wind, it's pretty strong. So I might move my truck over here a little bit and try to use it as a wind block so we can set up outside. If not, I have to come in between my doors like I normally do when it's super windy. But let's get up, let's start cooking. It is 10:58, 11 o'clock Central Time, so not a bad time to start. I blew my slides over. Come here. This is what I love. Straight out the truck, straight out of bed, right to the pretty view. All right, so I'm getting set up to cook right now. I just realized that it really doesn't even matter about me talking about what I'm cooking because it's probably gonna be the title and thumbnail anyway. So even though today's like March 2nd, March 3rd even, I'm doing a belated Black History Month meal, which is pretty much gonna be like a stereotypical black meal. And I was gonna do fried chicken, but I ended up going with fried fish. Kind of just felt like it was stronger in the community, in the culture, than chicken, personally. And I was really feeling some fish. I was like, man, I ain't lying, that fish can go hard today. So I'm doing some fried catfish. We're gonna do some homemade hot water cornbread because I don't have an oven, and hot water cornbread is actually gonna go hard anyway. Put some little onions in it or something, season it up. So we're gonna have the fried catfish, cornbread. I got a watermelon, I got a grape soda, and I'm gonna do macaroni as another side because I wasn't really feeling the greens today with the fried fish, even though it still would have been good. Just didn't fit my appetite right now. But in substitute of like a sugary grape soda, I'm gonna go with this Olipop because I'm kind of a fan of the Olipops. All right, so we're set up, and again with this one, until I can get me a tripod for the GoPro, I'll just kind of do steps, check in, and this time I should be able to include a lot more than last time with the shrimp burgers because my camera's working better. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna heat some water up. That's gonna be for a hot water cornbread. I'm gonna use roughly like a cup and a half of this. Mix it with about a cup and a half of flour. Put a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt. Well, I'm actually gonna use Slappy Mama and like not use salt. So that way we can get a good seasoned taste in there. And I'm gonna cut up an onion, a yellow onion, kind of little. Chunk that up in there. And then we're gonna mix up our dough and get to frying our hot water cornbread, which are gonna look like little cornbread medallions. Then after that, just gonna batter the fish up, throw the fish in there, fry the fish. So we got our hot water cornbread, our fried fish, and we got our watermelon, macaroni. I'll cook this somewhere along the way. It'll be super easy. Or I'll just throw some extra water on there, let it cook. I'll just kind of let y'all see how I got it going on. Shout out Black History Month. And like I said, even though it's like March 2nd, March 3rd, who really cares? You know what I'm saying? I mean, all history should be taught and celebrated all year. If you want to be real about it. It shouldn't just be, 1 month out of the year. It's kind of crazy. However, from everybody that is excited about Black History Month, it's not to knock it. Just saying, deserves more. Get us some good hot water. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up our solution, which I'm just gonna guesstimate kinda. I'll do like a little slightly more flour than cornmeal, or equal proportion. It really doesn't matter. And also, since I don't have a table because it's too windy to cook over here, I'm just gonna use the Iceco box. So Iceco 1 to ice. We use the Iceco box as a table, like a little kickstand. And here goes the mixing bowl. Okay, things were a little too hectic while I had the GoPro on the box. So we got the onion cut up. Now we're throwing it into our mixture. And then I'll just scrape the rest of that off with a knife, but you get it. I know it's about a 50-50, 60-40 maybe split between the cornstarch and the flour, so we're just kind of cooking with love today. And if you think about it, that's really what the black culture is all about when it comes to food. So we don't need no measuring cup. We're just eyeballing everything, baby. Who wouldn't want to cook out here? It's just beautiful. All right, so we got our hot water cornbread going. I just spooned the batter over. Here's our first one. It's my experimental one. That's how it came out. It actually looks really, really, really good. This is the rest of our batter. And yep, just let these fry up a little while and then flip them over, take them out. These are cooking pretty quick, so it shouldn't take too long, and then we'll go over to our fish. Let's see if I can do it holding the camera. All right, get this one out of there. All right, now that our hot water cornbread's done, I'm about to go ahead and get the fish batter ready, which I'm gonna do, I don't know, half and half flour and fish fry. I like to double batter mine personally, and I'm gonna put mustard on the fish as a binder to kind of get that wild fish game taste out of it. So mustard on the fish, into the egg wash, into the batter, back to egg wash, back to the batter, into the pan, and then we'll fry it up. And then we just got our macaroni left and cutting up our watermelon. All right, so all I did here was mixing my flour, the fish fry, and I put 2 eggs in here, mixed it with some milk, stirred it up, and now we are about to get our fish, which is down here, and season it up with some mustard to get that game taste out of it. Then, like I said, we'll go egg wash, batter, egg wash, batter, and then to the pan. For everybody who's wondering how I keep my hands clean or how I wash them when I'm cooking, well, they're kind of stained from the mustard right now, and they're a little messy, but I got my little wipe workshop over here that I've been going to town with. Now, it's not that effective today, but usually wipes help out, or I go wash my hands in my sink, but I didn't want to put this fish batter down my drain. But here's how the fish came out. We got our double battered fillet of catfish. All that's done now, so I'm waiting for the grease to get back up to temp, and it's almost there. It's pretty good right now, actually. So we'll go ahead and throw our fish in. I did not know that these fillets were gonna be this huge, but it's all right, because I'm hungry. All right, the spatula's gonna work way better, because I don't want to, if I can help it, I don't want the fish to break up when I flip it. Sometimes it does. These are some big pieces, so if it does, it's okay, whatever. But if I can avoid it, I'll try to. All right, we're down to the macaroni now. We're just coming to a boil, and we got both of our big fish fillets fried up and ready to go with our hot water cornbread. These things look great. I just spent time, I was trying to get all the stuff out from my fingers and nails, just so I look somewhat presentable. But I can only do so much, but it's really not that bad. So anyway, our macaroni's boiling now. As soon as this is done, it's pretty much a wrap. All right, we got everything done. Got my watermelon, some macaroni. We're heading over to our taste spot. All right. So this is our finished product right here. This is everything we got. We got our fried fish, we got our macaroni, Velveeta, homemade hot water cornbread, watermelon, grape soda. So, this is it right here, baby. Let's go on for the taste. Macaroni. This is so good, bro. I need some shot with. Got our meal. Like I said, it might be a little delayed, postponed from actual February, but really and truly, it should be something celebrated year-round. So, if anything, this is more of an advocate for equality. But this big nugget, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll give y'all one last little scan of this. Like I said, we got the fried catfish, like my personal favorite hot sauce, Zatarain's Cajun with garlic. I kind of would have preferred some Louisiana hot, but they didn't have any in the store, so I just rocked with what I got, and it slaps. Hot water cornbread, 20,000 out of 10. Please try this at home. And as always, if you made it to the end, I love you. If you're new, welcome to the family. It's Big Nugget, and I'm out.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall.